Yeah, my aunt texted me and was like, "Why y'all do grammar like that?" I was like, "The coach knew what the fuck he was getting himself into."
Yeah, he said so.
He said, "We're gonna compete with the band." This is a good outlook to have because HBCUs take pride in their band.
Yeah, so does Ohio State.
Yeah, for sure. But man, welcome to another edition of the workshop, man. This is a strictly sports episode, so tap in for your weekly NFL updates, college football updates. It's that time of the year, so we'll be back here weekly, just giving you an update as long as with our other episodes. So make sure you tap in, stay up to date, look at our pick'ems, and just stay up to date with us with the NFL season, man. We coming up off of week 1 of the NFL season. We are recording on a Wednesday, so it's right before the Thursday night game, and I feel like the theme of the first week of the NFL was new faces and new places. We had Daniel Jones in Indy, Geno Smith in Vegas,
Raiders,
and we got Aaron Rodgers in the Steelers in Pittsburgh, Justin Fields in New York. Where else? Am I missing anybody else? Who else is? We got Sam Darnold in Seattle. I guess Joe Flacco technically ain't a new face in the Browns. He played there before, but
we got J.J. McCarthy, who new start with the Vikings.
Yeah, we got Micah Parsons at the Packers.
Played a nice game too. Looked like he played the run a little bit.
Yeah, DK on the Steelers too.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of moving parts in the NFL coming up on this season. So who do you think had the most impactful or the most memorable performance of week 1 out of the new faces?
J.J. McCarthy, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm not the biggest Michigan guy. I don't prefer them, but to throw a book house, and it was an ugly book house. Like, it was ugly, like disgusting. Like, why would you ever throw that? And then to come back and do what he did, I mean, pretty much in the fourth quarter, showed the athleticism. Kevin O'Connell, KOC, one of the best coaches in the NFL. If I'm not gonna say he's the best coach in the NFL, but one of the best coaches in the NFL. Like, still having the faith in your boy, calling some good plays, getting Jettas the ball. Jettas was happy afterwards. Anytime Jettas is happy afterwards, it was a good day. So, JJ McCarthy, keep it up, man. I'm excited.
So let's talk about this game for a little bit. Monday night game. I mean, first drive. Caleb Williams, he got 10 for 10 in the first quarter.
He was lighting it up.
Second half. But then in the second half, it's just like, where the fuck where did this power go?
It was like 20 for 30 something, man, which is crazy to get there from 10 for 10.
Yeah. Brian Flores definitely started dialing it up, though. Once they was down, he was like, we ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think, so as a Vikings fan, you watching the first half, and you like, man, what you thinking? Like,
I thought the defense was playing well.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no point where we was out of the game. Even after he threw the book house, it was still 17-12 in the third quarter. Yeah. And then, they had a little run. Caleb Williams, he ended up making a couple throws. But the defense played well. If the defense can just sometimes I don't like that, though, because it's like all scheme.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you in a playoffs or you playing against another good coach, like, you're not just going to be able to scheme them,
Yeah.
Especially if they got time to prepare for you, you're going to need people to make plays. So we need some more of that. But, I mean, overall, I was extremely happy, especially after the comeback. That's kind of what we do since we had Kevin O'Connell. Like, we had multiple seasons where we go like 9-0 or 9-1, 10-1, and one-score games. That's just kind of what we do. So, and the weak-ass Lions lost, so I'm happy about that.
I think that, especially very boring first start of the game. Caleb Williams' swag is ass. His swag is who wears the loose short sleeve with the sleeve under?
With the sleeve under,
His swag is bad. But I mean, he showed flashes. They really both second-year quarterbacks. J.J. McCarthy, he didn't play all year, but he got to sit and watch.
Yeah.
It was a tale of two different halves. But even when Caleb Williams was playing good, he was missing a lot of they would be doing the replays. He was missing wide open people down the field. Like Rome was open a couple of times, and he just wasn't looking. He was taking the check downs too much when last year he wasn't taking the check down because I feel like the first drive, DeAndre Swift probably had like 4 catches on the first drive maybe. So, I mean, I think the Bears is gonna be all right. I don't think they're gonna be world beaters, or I don't know if they'll be even. They probably won't. Playoff team. I don't know. But like
not in that, no, they're not better than any of. If there was ever a game they was gonna win, you would think it would be against the Vikings at home.
Yeah.
They're gonna struggle against the Packers. They're gonna really struggle against the Lions.
Yeah, they play the Lions next week.
Yeah, they're They're about to be 0-2.
Yeah, and of course, I mean we know what my pick is gonna be. It would be a homer. It's all right. Indiana Jones. Hey man, look. I apologize. Man, look, and I'm not gonna be that guy. I didn't. If that's what y'all was seeing in practice, fuck me. Let Anthony Richardson sit on the bench. If that's that, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna sit here and cap. That was the best performance I've seen from a Colts quarterback probably since Andrew Luck left. I'm not gonna lie. I mean. Bro, there's nothing that he didn't do. He ran 2 touchdowns. He, we threw a touchdown. JT was on fire. Like he had a good game. He got Pittman in the ball. Are we good or is the Dolphins terrible?
The Dolphins are terrible. Let me tell you, the Dolphins are bad. Their coaches. I mean, I don't want to. Mike McDaniel. I feel like he'd be a great offensive coordinator. He can call plays. He can draw him up real good, but. No, the Dolphins are bad, and please stop blaming Tyreek Hill. I drafted him in fantasy, so I'm feeling it the week one. Like I'm kind of already like, wow, like this is not good signs. But I don't know what they got to do. Their defense ain't good. They traded J Ram and he balling. Yeah. So
now Jalen Ramsey showed up for game 1 for sure.
Yeah, the Colts. Yeah, y'all did all right. Y'all did all right. Tyler Warren.
We got the weapons. It's like, do we got the quarterback? Our defense now. Now if he could clip this, that boy Cam Bynum, the early celebration, he get there. The could have been dance on the ground. The dude, what's his name? The dude that puts ER at the end. C Nova or something.
C Nova. Yeah.
But nah, man, it was a good show. Like I would. Hey man, Daniel Jones, you get my vote for the new faces, new places this week. But did we expect the most surprising one? Justin Fields and Aaron Rodgers.
Both of them. That was a duel. That was an old fashioned gunslinging duel. Right. I mean, I didn't think Aaron Rodgers had that in him. I'll be honest. I was highly impressed.
Yeah.
Because who's the receiving core? Like, I mean. I know they got Muth, the tight end, DK,
the Calvin Austin,
okay.
And then they had some white man catch a touchdown.
He was throwing it to all of them. I mean, he was getting everybody involved. That was impressive. Shout out to the Steelers. Defense was not that good,
but I feel like a good sign for the Jets if you can hang 32 up on the Steelers defense.
Yeah,
you might get something that you can work with.
Well, they got a real deal live connection with Garrett Wilson and Jay Fields. I mean, Garrett Wilson. He been slowly getting better and better. He can put it together with Rodgers. But if he gets good quarterback play, then he's gonna be good. I mean, he runs routes. He's fast. He can go up and get it. Got great hands. Our other guy, Chris Olave. I don't know if y'all saw him get annihilated.
Why they sending him hospital balls every week?
I don't know. Will Johnson is a dog though. To be, I said that I'm not. Again, Michigan guy, but he is an animal. I mean, he's been good. He locked up I'm not gonna say locked him up. He definitely didn't lock him up, but he played his ass off against Marvin Harrison every time.
Yeah,
and he was doing it in practice against him, and he comes out on the field and
that was a sorry ass game. Now the Cardinals versus the Saints.
Sorry ass teams.
That was a sorry ass game. Like that's one of those games where it come on red zone. I'm about to put my phone. Nobody on that. I stayed away from betting. I stayed away from putting any
betting.
Under any unders and then any game props I stayed away from, man. Yeah. But the Cardinals got the win. Kyler Murray come out, throw 2 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison Jr. blur So, five receptions for 71 yards,
All
one
of the
touchdown.
Ohio State guys did good. Even Chris Olave in the end and scored double digits in fantasy. You know, and I mean, we're not even gonna talk about Emeka. I mean, geez Louise. They said he called it too. Just like he did in the championship. Yeah. Smart.
So, but Geno Smith had a good game, threw for over 300 yards. That's what you expect out of Geno Smith, like a real gunslinger. So we come up on any other thoughts of any of those early those 12 p.m. games, like those early slate games?
No. The Cowboys. I mean, we can always talk about the Cowboys. Y'all gonna be bad again. Catch the ball, CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb was out there with the butteries.
Yeah, catch the ball, CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, somebody did a TikTok. What it was? I walked up at Chris Brown's body, but it was Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnson. Shout out to Quentin Johnson. Getting the party started in Brazil, but had himself a game. Yeah, I did see that. That's fucked up. That's fucked. But Quentin Johnson, I mean, he do be dropping the ball
a lot. But he played. Okay, now that
they don't have nobody.
Well, true. But now we're talking about this game. Hey man, number 90 from the Chargers.
Oh,
you a real nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
For you to slap Travis Kelce the first game after he got engaged, slap him, open palm, not get ejected, just get the 15 yards. That you deserve. That's you deserve that 15 yards. And then the bat, four balls down, 3 balls down. You got 3 pass deflections. Hooping.
Yeah, he had a hell of a game. The defense play, I mean, they did pretty good for Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you expect that to be like a 35-38 kind of game.
Oh, man. And now they're putting the Chargers up on this pedestal. They're top. They think they're a top 5 team in the AFC. What you think?
I think Justin Herbert did a good thing by running it at the end instead of throwing it. Because when he tend to throw it, it goes to the other team. So I think with Harbaugh, he can kind of bring him in a little bit, reel him in a little bit, and they can be better. But that's the Chiefs' division to lose, even with that game.
Yeah, I think they're definitely a playoff team. Definitely a playoff team.
There was a playoff team last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna be a good team.
Yeah,
they're gonna be a good team. Eli get another year. If they get a running back and Amari and Hampton, they could be good, man. I'm not putting them on. They're not gonna. They might be 5th. If I look at the AFC, they could be 5th. I would take Baltimore. I would take Bills. I would take Chiefs over them. But after that, it's like it's open. If you ask me.
Yeah.
If you ask me, it's open. But I mean, Patrick Mahomes does whatever he needs to do to win. Like, bro, how many times is both feet gonna be off the ground and he complete a pass?
Sometimes I feel like, and maybe this is like the Tom Brady, like I like Tom so much. I feel like he be putting himself into these situations. Like a lot of times he just got to get rid of it. But maybe, that's just not his game, and maybe it's not there to get rid of. But it always seems like he makes that play more than anybody else because he also is in that situation more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, because he is definitely a backfield creator.
Yeah,
so
he's not a pocket passer. Yeah, maybe I'm just I like pocket. I like mobile quarterbacks too, but I like them to be deliver it on time.
So we get to those 3:00 games. We got Titans, Broncos, snoozer, but. Bo Nix is Cam Ward had a good showing.
They couldn't catch at the end.
They dropping the ball. His dad Pops was stressed. He had to get up and lean over the handrail like, dog, this can't be. This can't be.
You're not doing this today. Not today.
Not the first game.
Yeah.
Not the first game. But I mean, the Broncos stuck it out to get a win. A hard-fought game. Same for the 49ers and the Seahawks.
He threw a dot. I mean, it wasn't like the craziest though, but it was like right where it needed to be. And it was a great catch.
Great catch. Yeah.
Great snag.
Yeah. On me, because that's what my last bet was. I swear to God, my last bet was on, and he went down the field and scored that joint, man.
Made a little money on that.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Packers Lions. What do you think? The Packers? What do you think about the Packers? Or in the Lions,
They look good. They look good. I mean, the Lions, the defense is going to be a struggle for them again this year. I know they got Aiden back, but it's going to take him a while to get into it. But even then, he's still one person, you know.
Yeah.
Double team him, chip him with the tight end, running back, whatever they got to do. So they're gonna struggle. But I think their offense is super good. They just need to get back in gear a little bit, get the wheels turning a little bit. They got probably, need to go back to some plays they was running last year. Probably they had some new shit they was trying to try out with their new coordinator and a new defense coordinator. So they're gonna have some early season struggles, I think. But the Lions will be good. But the Packers are for real. I mean, they're probably if I had to think in my head, they would probably be the Vegas odds right now to win the division.
Yeah, I think the Packers definitely got a boost with Micah. Like, you got Rashawn Gary and you got Michael on the other side. It's tough sledding.
Yeah.
They offense didn't really show, but they didn't have to do much.
They didn't have to do much. And they're not going to have to if they can play like that. And they can run the ball. They got Josh Jacobs. So they can play that style.
Yeah. I think, like, the underappreciation for coordinators shows when, like, the first week of the season, they'll get to form. They got too much talent not to be good, But First opening week you playing the Packers, they just got Micah Parsons. They gave up Kenny Clark, but they add Micah Parsons. You adding 2 new coaches in the first game. I picked the Packers to, I don't know what sports betting, but it's hard sledding first week in Lambeau.
I think Detroit was plus money. I think the Packers was 2.5, but they give you 3 at home. Yeah. So technically they was giving them a half a point to Detroit. So, but I think it was nice to see like some sloppy play, some defense, because I feel like the last few years it's been like, I think last year they set the record for like most points during week 1 or something. Like everybody was scoring, tons of points everywhere. So we back a little bit on the defensive side.
Then we get the Texans versus the Rams. Puka Nacua damn near tore his eyebrow off. So almost took his eyebrow off, but still went out there and had 10 receptions for 130 yards.
He's so cold.
The Texans definitely struggled on offense for the first. I mean, if you could hold the Rams to 14 points, you like, oh, the Texans can win. They can score 17. But no Joe Mixon. Lose the offensive line. That's really the biggest thing. They can't block.
Yeah, they can't run the ball. They ran the ball pretty good last year with Joe Mixon. Even in the games where CJ didn't have it and he wasn't playing his best game or on Sunday. But the Rams are tough. I mean, they a tough team. They a team that know how to win. Even if they're not putting up points, they're not going to go out there on offense and try to make a whole bunch of big plays and then have turnovers. So it's just being smart, being veteran for the Rams. And they're going to have a lot of that. They're going to be in a lot of them kind of games. The same with the 49ers. Like, I'm waiting to see that game. That's always a great game, those 2 matchups between student and teacher. But, yeah, gritty.
Yeah. And they got their defensive line. They got some pass rushers for sure.
Versus he might not have been able to keep up with Aaron Donald, but he can keep up with everybody else.
Yeah, facts. No, facts. We talked about Michael Penix. What do you think? What do you think of Michael Penix? We're going backwards a little bit, but what do you think? We talked about it a little bit. Michael Penix, he looks like
he got the weapon. He got a for real weapon. Drake London. He's very real. He's very live. If they can protect him, and he got the running back. The running back is always kind of. He's highly touted. His talent is undeniable.
He got way more receiving yards than he got rushing yards.
He's more of a. I was about to say Marshall Falk, but Marshall Falk is just he's a receiving back, but they hand the ball off to him plenty. Yeah, I don't want to say gadget guy because he's more than that, but. He's not like a true hand the ball off to this guy. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just a play calling. I don't know. But Michael Penix, he got two great weapons to throw to him. I mean, he should technically have 3, but that's for another time.
They try to get to him late.
I don't know what Kyle and just so we know Kyle Pitts. Generational freak athlete, kind of highly touted, spent fourth overall on them on a fucking tight end, and then they can't get on the ball. So I don't know if it's them or if it's him.
Yeah. at some point you gotta look in the mirror.
And that's kind of where I'm at too. It's not like they don't want you to be good. They doing everything they can, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's in their best interest to have you be good.
Yeah, they do them high draft picks, especially when you're selling flashes. They gonna give you any opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the biggest game of the weekend, if you ask me, Sunday night, we got Bills Ravens. Bills end up on top 41-40. Ravens got the ball up 15 with 3 minutes left. What we would say is a debacle. Very clearly. Where does this blame go for this game?
Man, I don't know. Some people would say Jim Harbaugh because of the 4th and 2. Like some people say, you just put the ball in Lamar's hands and you tell him to win the game. Taking it, putting it back to a guy that's cooking with fish grease is kind of insane. You kind of just felt like he was gonna score. That's kind of what it felt like to me. But then Derrick Henry is like, bro. Like all of this that you done, like balling all game from beginning to end.
I thought he was about to run for 2. I thought he was about to run for 3. I thought he wasn't gonna stop running.
You know what I'm saying? It felt like he was in high school again. And
18 carries for 169. That's crazy.
169. Like crazy efficient, almost 10 yards a pop. He probably hover around that 7.9, maybe 8 mark, which is insane.
Yeah.
But when they needed to make a play on them, like the defense didn't make no plays all game.
Yeah.
No game. That was the only play. And damn.
Well, you get your running back rush for 160 something. Your best receiver
went crazy. Flowers.
140 something. Your quarterback throw 2 touchdowns. You get 40 points. I can't blame nobody but the defense. I can't, you can't get, like, I feel like that's been the Ravens through the recent years. They defense, it always comes a form later in the season, but early in the season, they got all the DBs you need.
Yeah.
They got Jair, they got Kyle Hamilton.
Jair looks
#wash.
Yeah. I see. I was expecting more than that for sure. It didn't look good.
But you got Nate Wiggins is good. Marlon still got Marlon. I think they don't got. But I would say the biggest thing for the Ravens, they don't have the premier pass rusher though.
That's kind of what I was saying with Vikings. They can do it with smoke and mirrors, with scheme, but if they got you figured out, and it took them a while to do it, it took them a while to figure it out, but once they did, the floodgates open. They couldn't stop them, which was why it was strange that you would put your defense in that situation at the end.
Yeah.
And I was kind of saying, even on that last drive for the Ravens, on first down, I understand you want to run the ball on first down because you want to keep the clock going, which is understandable. But on second down, third down, and then on fourth down, you got to let the best player on your team have a chance. You got to give him a chance to win the game. He's the best player. I understand you got Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry ain't the best player. It's just that simple.
But you look, Lamar Jackson was in form, and like he was in mid-season. Bro, he broke out that out that one sack and ran and got like the first down and some. I'm like, oh, he's on his shit, So,
and this is like in video games, like I see this all the time in our league, and it's obviously nothing to do with real life, but like when you need a drive to win, they always start off with a run and they get 0 yards or they get 2 yards.
Now your palms are sweaty.
You wasted a play and you nervous now.
Yeah,
throw the ball, man. You got Lamar Jackson, you got Zay Flowers who's on fire, you got Mark Andrews for what it's worth, you got Isaiah Likely. You can throw a screen to Derrick Henry, but you got to give Lamar the chance to win it.
Yeah.
So,
but
I'd probably say Jim Harbaugh for the blame.
Yeah. I'm giving it to the defense.
I understand. 41 points is absurd.
Yeah. Because but I feel like when you playing in these type of games, when you're like getting your head beat in, you have nothing to lose. So Josh Allen, do you want to be down 14 against Josh Allen? No. He rushed for 32 rushing touchdowns, and he got almost 400 passing yards.
And we making it, and we are. And thank you for saying that, because we are making it a lot about the Ravens not doing this, not doing that. But the reality is Buffalo defense made plays when they needed to, got them off the field, and Josh Allen was spectacular. He was the MVP.
Yeah, for sure. That validated his MVP. For as much as everybody wants to give it to Lamar, and I know why. Josh Allen came out and made a statement.
And he beat them last year. Beat them in the regular season, and then they played in the playoffs. He beat them again. So
yeah, I mean, is it the same old Ravens?
they can beat every team except Buffalo and Kansas City, and that's the two teams you need to beat. So they can beat the Bengals because they're super familiar with them.
Yes.
You know, but if I can't say they have a ceiling. It's the second or third round because they can't beat one of those two teams.
Sure. My thing is, if it's not now, it's going to be never.
Bro, the niggas was saying that 2 years ago when they had the Chiefs in their fucking home and niggas started fucking taunting on niggas for 15-yard penalties after. You know what I'm saying? If it was ever going to be
losing the ball on the goal line.
Yeah, getting the ball from you, from a nigga you've been talking shit to, saying you better than all game, but in the end he make the play on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if that was their best year. Last year was a pretty good opportunity, you know, considering the Chiefs did have flaws which were exposed in the Super Bowl, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They have a ceiling, like I said. Second, third round.
This restart again. Yeah. All right, so for every week we doing this, we giving out players of the week, workshop player of the week, man. We gonna have 2 this week. All right, one from me, and then one from Darv. I'm gonna go first, man. I gotta go with the rookie out of the. I feel like I'm being super homer, but for you to come out of your first game in the NFL on the road versus a divisional opponent, catch the game-winning touchdown, I gotta go with Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah.
Like I have to, and like he balled out when they needed him the most. He was there, especially as a rookie. You don't got Chris Godwin, which you don't got. I mean, you got Mike Evans there. You know, you have some weapons, but when your number was called, first game in the NFL, you showed us why. You showed them why we are wide receiver you.
Yeah, I mean they all did.
So,
I mean Garrett Wilson dominant.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Garrett Wilson.
Marvin Harrison had a good game.
Oh, yes, Marvin Harrison is the third guy, right? And then Emeka, obviously. Yeah. Emeka went really crazy though, like 30 ball in fantasy.
Jack Smith and Jigma had 100-something yards too.
Yeah, he had a 20-piece.
Yeah. So G-Works Workshop Player of the Week is Emeka Egbuka. You got it, man.
Mine's the same as performance week. J.J. McCarthy, Michigan guy. I'm, not a fan of the team up north. Not a fan, but just the composure to start the game so shitty, and then to have the explosion, showed the athleticism, showed the arm talent, showed the short throw, showed the intermediate, showed the deep ball. And lastly, Justin Jefferson was happy at the end of the game. He was satisfied with the performance, and that's always good.
Yeah. All right, so we good. We gotta give you some bad too. So we got the dog shit player of the week as well, or it could be player, it could be team, it could be a core. Who's the dog shit this week?
We're going to college, and just to speak on it, the team up north, Michigan, got absolutely fucking routed by Oklahoma. Boomer fucking Sooner this week. Fuck Michigan. Fuck everything they stand for. I hope y'all lose every goddamn game from here on out. And the best part about it all is that as soon as y'all won y'all championship, you could only celebrate it for a year because the Ohio State came back and won it the next year. So fuck Michigan. Y'all are the worst team in college football, especially this week after getting dominated right up the street in Norman, Oklahoma.
Man, mine's, I got 2. Everybody's piling on this guy, but I'm going to keep on going. Tua Tagovailoa. Good God Almighty. Hey man, look. It's not much I have to say. A shutout into the fourth quarter against the Indianapolis Colts.
Mediocre team.
Fumbles, interceptions. What more could you really ask for? You got your receiver throwing tantrums on the sideline.
Yeah.
They talking about trading Tyreek Hill already. Talking about blowing the team up. Talking about firing your coach. And you're the quarterback. So you get the blame. That's only right.
Yeah.
You get paid the big bucks. You top 10 and paid.
It definitely gets paid the big
But
bucks.
you top 10 in ass this week for sure. And the Cleveland Browns receiving core. Cleveland Browns receiving core. Y'all let Joe Flacco down. He threw 2 interceptions and both of them was off y'all hands into the Bengals hands.
The Judge Jerry Judy. Yeah. Unfortunate.
And the only reason they won is because the Bengals start off 1-0 is because y'all can't catch the ball. So dog shit for the week. Browns receiving core and Tua Tagovailoa. Hopefully y'all can be best week. You don't want to end up on this. You don't want to end up on this list, man. So have a better week next week. Don't end up on here twice, man. Hey, man. So I would say keep Tua off your parlays.
I need to. I got Tyreek in fantasy. Come on, Tua, goddamn it! I'm rooting for you.
I got Waddle. So
we rooting for you.
Yeah.
This is for motivation. Yeah, this is for motivation.
Put Quinn Ewers in there, shit.
Something maybe, yeah. But Michigan, this is not motivation for you. This is so that y'all can feel bad about yourselves.
I'm dead as fuck. All right, coming up on week 2 though. Thursday night, tomorrow night, we got a good NFC matchup between 2 potential NFC championship game. I would say we got the Commanders versus Packers. Me personally, when I think about this game coming off, the Commanders they played the Giants, so it's like.
And boy, was Russell Wilson terrible.
I could have put him on the list, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna but man, they're offense. But even though they played the Giants, the Commanders' offense, it looked like Terry missed some time from the contract holdouts.
Yeah.
It looked like they missed some time. They was missing a couple beats. Debo looked good though, but the Packers that. I don't know. Another week together. Michael Parsons playing more snaps. He only played like 40% of the snaps last week. He plays some more snaps. He get a little bit more acclimated to the team. It's in Lambeau. Man, give me the Packers.
Yeah, I think the Packers could definitely win that one. I'm gonna say Commanders though. I love the quarterback. I'm a Jaden Daniels guy. Love his mom being over fucking protective.
Protect that bag.
Yeah, protect that bag because he gonna get it. He deserve it. I'm a big fan of Jaden Daniels, so I'm going with the Commanders because I like that quarterback. Jordan Love, like you said earlier, didn't have to do a lot.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting to see when he has to.
It's good when he don't too though because he will throw that motherfucker to the other team.
Yes.
Hey, throw that motherfucker. Hey, throw that motherfucker.
Everybody been hitting it. So the celly, the new celly is the wham. Yeah, hard. We fuck with the wham. Fuck with the celly. We need more cellies. I love the cellies
for sure. You gotta sell on these niggas when you make them play for sure.
Yeah, I'm a fan of. I used to not be a fan of the. I'm not a fan of celebrating while you're going in, and Justin Jefferson does that a lot. But I'm a fan of celebrating once you get in that
chicken box.
Yeah,
once you're in that chicken box. Yeah. But yeah, everything. The Packers always have the worries if they have a number 1 receiver. So we'll see what that looks like this week. But it's gonna that's a good Thursday night game. When Thursday night's games first started, when they first was coming. Ass. I feel like they used to put the worst teams on the Thursday night games.
Monday night too. It used to be bad too. Yeah. I feel like,
but now they making the Thursday night games good.
Yeah. They was trying to get Amazon the short end of the stick. Since they take it over.
Yeah. They used to have them like they used to have the Jersey night, like the specific Jersey nights. You remember for Thursday nights?
Color Rush.
Yeah. Color Rush. There we go. So like the Seahawks had the highlighter joints.
The lime green. Yeah. Clean.
But
the Saints had the all white. Those are probably my favorite. The Vikings had the all white too.
Facts. Anything else on that game?
No. Fuck the Packers. Hopefully they do lose. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, division.
Yeah.
College football. We got college football week 3. It's you got a couple big games coming up. A couple good games that should be going on. Well, first. You been keeping up with the Colorado situation?
No.
Their quarterback situation.
Oh, the backup was better.
Yeah.
The second string was better. It was obvious too. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
The other guy, he was good when they scripted Salter, and I'm not.
Yeah.
He's a super athletic. You can see why they wanted him to get in there. Arm talent is crazy, but he's not accurate.
In NIL.
Yeah.
Too. They want to.
They paid him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's not as good as the other. The other guy, he doesn't throw the ball as hard. He doesn't run as fast. He doesn't does do a lot of things, but he throws it on time. He's accurate, and that's what you really want. He gets him in and out of the right play. So yeah, the backups should be the guy.
Yeah, and it's like
I forget his name. I'm sorry, I don't know his name right now.
It's like I don't know how to say it, but it's like stop or something like that. Yeah, something like. But if they offensive coordinator wants to play like Shador played, that's their best option.
Yeah,
their plays look like now maybe it's because he wanted him to play, but. They was dialing it up, and it was struggling against Delaware State or Delaware before the game was. I mean, not before, but before he came in. With Salter, he like you said, great athlete, but he looks scared.
Yeah.
He overthrowing, wide open players.
Step up in the pocket, and he drifts back and he gets him sacked. I mean, that pretty much lost him the game. I don't know shit about quarterbacking.
Right.
I don't know a damn thing. You're supposed to step up in the pocket.
Yeah.
He didn't do that one time, and a lot of times it was getting him sacked when he didn't. When it just wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
So yeah, the other guy's they're gonna start. They need to develop the Salter kid, and that's cool.
Yeah.
He just needs to. Now, I mean, they might have to re-recruit this nigga back to their fucking team at the end of the season, but
they got the freshman. They probably gonna let us spin Julian.
Oh yeah, the guy they brought in. Yeah.
So, man, in the week, literally last weekend we had Galen on.
Yeah.
Florida fan.
Said they were going undefeated.
Lost to South Florida. USF. You can't make this up.
And USF is now ranked 18.
Yeah.
And they got a big game coming up this week.
They play Miami.
They play Miami. University. Miami's going to destroy them.
Yeah, Miami look
balling.
Speaking of Notre Dame's quarterback, CJ Carr. He looks solid.
Yeah,
he looks solid. Yeah,
they got a big game this week too, going down to College Station, I believe.
So we got Georgia versus Tennessee.
That'll be Georgia's first test of the season.
Yeah. So we got Georgia versus Tennessee. USF versus Miami. It was shaping up to be a good game. We got Florida versus LSU,
which was shaping up to be a good game until USF beat them. But I guess it still will be.
Yeah. Florida versus LSU. That's always still gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
Texas A&M, Notre Dame, and then South Carolina, Vanderbilt. What out of those games? What game are you looking forward to watching the most?
There's another one. Tennessee plays. Who does Tennessee play?
Georgia.
Okay, yeah. That's the game I'm most interested in. I think Notre Dame. They handled them last year, and they took the loss.
Yeah.
So now they can get their mind right, and I think they're gonna collapse on Texas A&M, who look shaky. I think LSU they gonna be itching for a rematch for that loss they did take last year, and they're gonna be in LSU. I believe they're gonna be in Death Valley. They probably gonna have that fucking game at 7 p.m. The Raging Cajuns, not to be confused with the other team.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be in there off that sauce, off that oil. Getting a party on. So I think LSU probably takes that one pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
So definitely Georgia and Tennessee.
Last weekend was I would say I'm ready to watch one of those games as well. I want to see what Marcel Reed can do versus a top team. I want to see has he developed as a pocket passer. So that's going to be interesting to see. Terrible week for Kansas football. A terrible week for Kansas football. KU goes out there and loses to Mizzou.
They played a good game, though.
Like I told Cam, that was gonna happen. I know his line, brother. His line.
He got to go on it. That's the frat. That's Braxton's. Same thing.
But it was a good game. You're right. I watched the whole game. And then K-State, come here. Sit down.
And you can see though, like that's like one of them week 1 games or week 0 games in that case where the winner goes this way and the loser goes that way. Cause Iowa State doing their thing.
Army.
Who did they play? Who did they play the week before? An FCS team, and he had to throw a game-winning touchdown at the buzzer in order to beat them. So I mean, Army can play.
North Dakota.
Exactly. North Dakota's not a bad. They
Not North Dakota State. North Dakota.
North Dakota. Okay, it's damn. Look, see, I only know the one. Yeah, so
It's just bad, man.
the writing was on the wall.
Hey, man, K-State, y'all gotta get this shit together, man.
Yeah.
It look bad. It's a bad weekend for Kansas football.
As bad as it is, it's all still right in front of you at 2 losses. You know, you got to run the gauntlet, which will be incredibly hard, but
Good luck.
good luck. Yeah.
Whenever they play Texas, Texas, you know, did you see that? How much?
Ballin'.
Do you see how much money they spent in NIL this year?
No.
More than Ohio State last year. They spent $25 million in NIL money
But
this
niggas
year.
will sit up here and point the finger at Ohio State. Texas spent an ungodly amount of money on their roster, like an unbelievable amount of money. Texas A&M, same thing. Notre Dame, they spent a lot of money. It's other teams. Ohio State had to spend a lot of money to keep their niggas there. You know what I'm saying?
It's the game now.
They do need some kind of regulation.
Yeah.
It needs to be a number. Now, it don't need to be the number they use in the NFL, 300 million.
Yeah.
But it needs to be. I mean, how much? I mean, I don't know what the number is. I mean,
I don't know.
you could do 300 million, but that would be insane.
Well, speaking of Kansas football, a wild score from this weekend. I don't know if you've seen this.
I did not, but I did see the number.
Yeah. Andale High School defeated El Dorado High School 104-0.
Is this 707?
No.
Okay, they're playing 11-on-11.
This is 11.
I said 7-on-7. It's 8-man football.
No, this is like 4A.
Which is 11-on-11. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
But listen, now for the coach, it's 3A. I'll just look, it's 3A. So for the ones that's gonna be like, man, the coach shouldn't have ran it up on the coach. Their starting offense played 15 snaps.
It scored 15 touchdowns.
Bro, I think their quarterback had like 5 touchdowns in those 15 snaps.
I don't know if you watch Oregon play Oklahoma State at this year or this last week.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the same thing. It's kind of like a video game. We played a video game where somebody gets down 50-3.
Yeah.
Now they just start throwing book houses to the backups. It's the same. And now in G Work, you were obviously you played in college, so you were a pretty good player on a very bad high school team.
Yeah.
So you know how it could happen.
Right.
Like if you got a bad team now, y'all weren't that bad. Y'all were nowhere near that bad. But it can happen. Like, especially you get a couple guys out there that really don't want to be out there. Your offensive lineman, their parents is making them, be on the team. They didn't really have it's no competition, at the school to, be on the team. I can see how it could happen. I mean, it's
104?
100, bro.
It was 80-0 at halftime.
If you can't tackle, imagine if they can't tackle. Like, they can't tackle nobody on the other team.
Obviously.
The number could be infinite.
That's crazy, though.
They only scored 104 because they ran out of time.
Yeah.
But like, 500.
Once you take the back, like, and my thing is, like, there's only so much you can do. Once you take the backups out, once you put the backups in the game, once you take the starters out, there's not you just got to play ball. Like,
what are you going to tell the backups? You can't sit up there and tell them, don't go out there. My fucking mom is in the stands.
And
they want to see me play.
And they want to play. They want to play. They want to
do well.
Yeah, they want
so
to
I can show them I can play too. Maybe get on the field later.
Yeah. So sorry, El Dorado. Hey man, look, football may not be in your future.
Yeah.
Go to school, get an education, find a trade. Basketball season may be coming around.
If y'all got multiple high school teams in that area, y'all just need to combine the team. Now you see with Derby right now. Now, if you don't know, Derby football is a premier Wichita area
Surrounding area,
program. Yeah, surrounding area program. They've been dominant, but their school is massive. And they got 2,000, 2,500, whatever the fucking number is, kids that go there. So they're trying to open up a new school. And the Derby coaches, now, I don't know, let me not say Derby coaches, but Derby people are trying to prevent that from happening because they don't want half of the fucking football team to go to this other school.
They don't want Mays South. Gotcha.
And lose half of their talent.
Or Andover Central.
There is a lot of talent that goes to play football in Derby.
Yeah, now there's a lot more of us out there playing too now than when we was. The people sending their kids out there to play now.
Well, to be fair, when we were playing, the African Americans were the better players.
Yeah, it's more now.
Yeah. Some of them was light skinned, but they didn't play like that. They played dark skin.
So, all right, Jalen Carter, he spit on Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the worst thing you can do to somebody as a human is to spit on somebody. They said Dak spit first. He spit on the ground. Like, it wasn't even.
It was very weird from Dak.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Yeah.
If you was in the street, somebody might have put hands on you for that.
Right. But it's a fight. A nigga might kill you the other way, and they would be very much in their right.
Spitting on him is crazy.
And then he get fined like $57,000. I think it was like a week's worth of pay, and they basically said the game he set out was his suspension, like his game suspension. What do you think? Does the punishment fit the crime?
I don't know, because I remember Trayshawn Holden, an Oregon receiver last year, spit on IGB from Ohio State, and they suspended him for like a game too. So I mean, it seems standard, but I mean, I don't know. Like that to me, that is just some scumbaggish shit, and it shows you like kind of like Jalen Carter. And let me not say that, but you win the championship, and now you spitting on the guy from the other team that's a rival for your team, when as you wasn't even thinking about doing that before. You know, so kind of just like, so what kind of person are you? Are you the type of guy that you know, now that you feel like you this much, you better than everybody, so now you can spit on niggas? So it's just some super scumbaggish shit.
Yeah, we all hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But spitting on somebody.
And I would say I would spit on a Cowboys fan. Would never fucking do it.
Yeah, right.
I would say it, but I would never fucking do it, because why?
Yeah.
You know?
It's not worth the repercussions. Yeah.
It's also just some scumbaggish shit to do. Like, you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you.
Yeah.
But, like, to actually do it is crazy.
And then get kicked out of the game. Before a snap, you the best player, bro. You the best player on the field, bro. You out the game because you can't control you can't control yourself, for real, if we keep it in 100. So I mean, he missed the whole game already. He already missed the whole game. You know. I would say it's just, I mean, it's if they would spin up for another game, I wouldn't have been like, damn, they doing too much, but like I feel like, you know.
I don't, I'll be honest. Like, the truth is, I really don't care whether they suspend him or not.
Right.
I just think it's some incredibly foul scumbag shit, you know. I mean, should he lost out on some money? That's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You know, he lost the bread. But if they want niggas to not do it again, they should have probably done a little bit more than that, but.
So, all right, we about to do our pick-ems, and we're going to keep track for the season. I'll start with week 2. We're going down the list. NFL, we picking games. If you want to join in, drop your picks in the comments or shoot us a DM with your picks, and we can, keep a running total and see who has the best record at the end of the season. All right, we're starting with week 2. All right, Commanders at Packers Thursday night.
You got Packers, I got Commanders.
Yep. All right. Giants Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys.
If Jameis Winston was the quarterback, I would consider the Giants, but Russell Wilson, fuck no.
So, Cowboys.
Yes, Cowboys, I apologize.
Seahawks at Steelers.
Steelers.
Rams at Titans. Rams.
By a landslide.
Yeah. All right, Bills at Jets. Give me the Bills.
The home game for the Bills?
No, home game for the Jets.
Shit. Oh, I guess the Jets play in Jersey, huh? Bills.
All right, Patriots, Dolphins.
Patriots.
Give me the Dolphins. The Dolphins. We got to differ somewhere. Give me the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins.
Shit.
Jaguars, Bengals. Hey, the Jaguars looked good last week against the shitty ass Panthers.
Yeah, the defense did look good. They figured out their
Jamar
running
Chase
back.
bounces back. Give me the Bengals.
I'll take the Jags.
Okay. 49ers, Saints.
I'm not picking the Saints. You couldn't pay me. You couldn't do anything.
Yeah, as long as
to
Chris McCaffrey is healthy, I'm picking the 49ers.
Yeah, because they ain't got nobody. Yeah. God damn.
Browns, Ravens.
Ravens
For sure. Bears at Lions.
Lions.
I'm definitely taking the Lions as well. Broncos at Colts. Give me the Colts.
Give me the Broncos.
Panthers at Cardinals. Snooze fest game. Give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think I gotta take the Cardinals too. Holy shit.
All right, Chiefs, Eagles.
Chiefs.
Eagles. I'm going.
Fuck the Chiefs, but Chiefs.
I'm going Eagles. Falcons, Vikings.
Vikings.
Give me the Falcons. Give me the Falcons.
Mistake.
Buccaneers, Texans. We're going Tampa Bay. Give me Tampa Bay.
Give me the Texans. My boy CJ bounced back. Stop playing with us. Texas at home.
All right. Last game, Monday night. Chargers, Raiders. Give me the... Damn. I feel like it's going to be closer to this divisional game. Give me Chargers.
I'll take the Raiders.
Okay. All right. So if you want to be a part of this, send your picks in. We can keep a running total. We may have something. If you can beat our picks at the end of the season, we may give y'all something. All right. So make sure you tap in again. Weekly sports drop for the workshop, because this is where we started at. We started with a strictly sports podcast, but now we branching off to doing a lot of things. So we got to keep the main thing though. So make sure you send your takes. Make sure you send your topics. We want to hear what y'all have to say about the sports and leading up. It's going to be a great weekend of football. And Darby, got anything?
Go O State. Go Vikings. I just want to ask a quick question because I didn't actually watch the Red Zone. Are there commercials?
I didn't. Yeah, there were.
There were?
There were commercials, yeah. Very little, but there were.
You money hungry motherfuckers.
They gonna get to that bag no matter what. Shit is sick.
So you can't say that 8 hours of commercial free football.
Yeah.
Losers.
But hey, man, Stream Eats. Did you find alternatives?
StreamEats.gd. Damn, maybe I shouldn't have said it. Maybe I'm leading them to the source.
Hey, look, they not gonna fight all my shit.
They didn't let the GDs in the door. StreamEats.gd. Y'all might think I'm capping. I'm not.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a good weekend when your teams are all 1-0.
Your team will not. One of your teams will not be 2-0. However,
We gonna go into the next week 2-0.
No,
We're beating the Broncos. And just like that, we out.
never
Holla.
too late.